Okay, hello guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be my everyday makeup look. It's pretty simple. Like, yeah, it's the whole beat, but it's not the whole beat up here on the eye area. It's very simple. So if you guys want to see how I do my makeup every day, then keep on watching. Okay, so how I usually do my everyday makeup look is pretty simple. Like, my eyes are always really simple. It's never anything so dramatic. Well, I mean, that's what I think, but then when I go out, people are just like, that's not dramatic, and I'm like, no, it's not. Literally just winged eyeliner and lashes. It's not really that big a deal. And then they're just like, that's a lot, and I'm like, okay, cool, that's you. I'm okay, that's what you think, but you know, me, I'm just like, okay, that's you, girl, but it's not me. So okay, so I already went ahead and did my brows and primed my eyes beforehand, just to, you know, do the whole save time thing. Of course, I used a compact mirror, you know, Fenty Beauty, because, you know, I'm blind as hell, literally. So even though I have contacts, but I never put them in my eyes because I didn't think going like this would freak me out. I thought, like, me always doing so much with my eyes and, you know, going in my eye if there's like a lash in there or something, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But then once I was actually doing it, I was like, okay, so I'm not about this life, y'all. It's not for me. So I'm going to be using Morphe. I'm going to be using the 3502 palette, and I'm just going to be using the shade, this is upside down, can't believe I still have this thing, Orb. So Orb is right here, so I'm just going to be using that one, the lightest one, honestly, because like I said, this is pretty simple. So I'm just going to blend that all into all over my eye. I'm not gonna, you know, do anything special, of course. Oh, and I also wanted to like let you guys know that I'm gonna be starting like a little series on my channel. Like, I know I haven't been posting and all that. It's just I've been really busy and I got a new job, and you know, I just haven't had any time to film. But now, since I started this job, I know my schedule. You know, I know when I'll be scheduled and all that jazz, so I'll know like when I can film, when I can't. So I wanted to start a series on my channel. I know a lot of channels do this, a lot of YouTubers do it, but I wanted to do it too. You know, just like, you could call it my way. I wanted to do like one of those like, you know, they what is it, like those videos that they like drink coffee or tea or whatever they're drinking and they talk about stuff. So like, that's what I want to do, because I've always been told like, oh, like, Madeline, you're really good at like just saying how it is, like, because you're so direct and you can talk about anything, which that is the kind of person I am. Like, I'll talk about anything. I'm not ashamed of that, you know. So I wanted to just talk about anything that either you guys request or that I just thought was a good idea to talk about. I just don't know what to call it, so right now I'm having like a brain fart on what to call it. So, and I don't even know what to drink, because I'm not a huge big coffee person and I don't want to drink soda or anything sugary. So I'm kind of, you know, with that. Okay, so now that I've added that color, I'm going to take the color Pure. Oh, I'm going to take the color Pure, which is right here, and I'm just going to use my pinky and just put some of that on there. See, even though it's simple, it still has to be extra in a way, so I'm literally putting it all over. I'm not making it any kind of, a little bit. Okay, so that's there. Very simple. I feel like this look could go with anything. It doesn't matter what you wear. It could just honestly go with anything. Okay, so now I'm going to do my liner. And I use, this is my go-to liner. Like if you follow me on Instagram and you see my makeup posts, which I'll leave my Instagram down in the description box below. I always use the same one, the Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Liner in Blackout. It's such a good liner, and I'm one that likes eyeliner like this, that comes out like this. I don't like pen liners. I just can't. I don't work with them. Honestly, I just feel like I can't, the product doesn't come out. Like, I just don't like it. It just doesn't happen with me. Like, what I like is having the brush to tip like this and dipping it into the product. Because I know how much I'm using, and I can control how much. You know, I can wipe it away, like, you know what I mean? So, I like my liner like that. And I feel like it gives me way more control than pen ones do. People say that the pen ones give you more control, but I think the opposite. So I'm gonna put this down. So I'm gonna do my liner off camera, so I'll be right back. So now that I've done my liner, I feel like my liner just took me like 5 years, honestly. But I did it, it's pretty thick, but I preferred my liner to be thick, especially when I do it just liner and not as dramatic as I usually do my makeup. So now I'm gonna do my mascara. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline New York the Colossal Big Shot mascara. I'm almost out of this one though. I have an extra one though. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I usually do my mascara, but I do it twice. So I'll use the Big Shot, the Colossal Big Shot, and also use Benefit Roller Lash, which I need more of this roller lash because this is pretty, like, it's like half empty, but my ass is still using it. But it's a really good mascara. It's one of my top favorites. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to do my face. Okay, so this is an old one. I mean, it's not old, but I've used it. It's by IT Cosmetics. This one right here. It's probably blurry. But it's an anti-aging collagen gel primer. I just use it as a primer, just in general for my face. There's not a lot in here because I've used it so much, but oh, that's nice. I'm just gonna go like this because I got this because there was like an event at the Ulta where I used to live, and I went and there was a bunch of, I got a makeover by like IT Cosmetic, like, I don't know, representatives, like employees, I don't know. And I got a makeover by one of them, and he was so cute, like, he was so nice. He used a bunch of stuff on me that I really liked. And, you know, sometimes I can be incredibly picky because, you know, some certain things can break you out and all that. So you do have to be careful about what you use in your face, of course. And what he was using was awesome. So this, I really liked this. So when he was done, you know, he did everything. He did the brows, he did it all, girl. When he was done, I went like on a shopping spree. Like I bought so much stuff. I bought like $200 or $300 worth of stuff. But it was pretty worth it to me because everything I used and everything lasted me for so long, and I used up everything. Like I'm one, like if I have a product like this, I make sure I use every single drop of it because we pay money for this kind of stuff, so you use everything, you know, can't let nothing go to waste. So I bought some, you know, some lippies, I bought the serum, I bought this moisturizer by It Cosmetics. It's like right here, it's legit empty, like I'll show you. It's the Confidence in a Cream. This, I really like this as well. Yeah, you can tell I really need another one, but this is some expensive-ish right here, girl, and I don't have money for that. Like right now I don't. So but honestly, it's a very good product. I like it, but you know, everyone's different. Not everyone will like this, not everyone will like this. We're all different, and we all have different skin. You know, we all have different skin, so it may not work for everybody. So for me, it works, but I'm torn. I'm torn between using these two foundations. This is my go-to foundation. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. That is a long ass name, y'all. But you know what? It's so worth it. Look how, like, it's pretty much half empty. I have like that little bit left. But I've been trying not to use it and just use my other one, the NYX. I had literally went to Target and I bought this, and it was my first time using this one. I've never used it, and I actually do like it. I didn't even know if this was my shade, beige. And my shade for this one is I'm in the shade 3.5. So I'm probably just gonna use this one. So let's. Oh yeah, girl, not too much. Yeah, so it looks incredibly dark. I really hope I don't eat it. But oh. So I just got this beauty blender and it's already like ripped, and like, you know, I just got it too. And I take care of my beauty blenders, okay? And I just got it. I haven't even had it for 2 months and it's already, like, it's done with me. See how, like, it looks incredibly light? You know what? I'm kind of testing it out even more on camera right now. I'm gonna get all my ears because, you know, it's like 11 or midnight right now, me filming this. And girls are going out. Like, I'm going to bed. But okay. Oh, great. Awesome sauce. It's cool. Okay, so now that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium. This has always been like a go-to for me, but other than, you know, even before this one came out, I really liked the, what's the name? The Naked Weightless concealer. I really like that concealer. I do still have like the tube over there. It's just literally, it's empty, like half empty, and I'm like trying not to use it. I just don't really have the money right now to go on a makeup shopping spree. So I'm going to blend this out. I'm gonna go buff this all out. I still feel like this foundation is incredibly like either dark or light. I think it probably oxidizes, but my god, this BB blender is gonna be the death of me, y'all. Okay, so now that that's all blended out, I'm going to be setting and, well, baking my face with the Airspun loose face powder. So, let's see here. I use the sponge that I got at Walmart. I use it to, you know, do the whole thing here. So, I do get asked a lot if I contour my nose. Me personally, I don't. I honestly don't think my nose needs it, but you know, if in the future I feel like my nose does need it, then I'll do it. But I've honestly never really practiced doing it, honestly, so I probably am not as good at it. But I don't contour my nose, just as my personal preference. I just don't do it because I don't think I need it, but that's just me. I do get asked that question a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to contour. I literally look like I drank a glass of milk and there's still milk on my but now I'm going to contour with the Benefit Pool Bronzer. A lot of people don't do this, but I actually use a little brush that it comes with. I just use it. Okay. I have an itch. Oh, I hate when you have an itch when you have your makeup on. It's like, what a drag. But I'm going to contour and I'm going to blend it all out off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I already went ahead, I contoured, and I am baking at the moment, so I'm going to take this. This is like my favorite brush to brush out and bake. It's by It Cosmetics as well. I like to just set, so I'm not really one to put liquid on my, like liquid liner, liquid foundation on my neck, but I still do it anyway. So now this foundation actually like kind of does look like my skin tone. It's just when you put it on, it just doesn't, like me personally, like the shade that I bought, it doesn't look like it. So it looks incredibly like dark probably. Like when I first put it on, you guys are probably just like, whoa girl, that's not your shade. But like now you look at it and it looks like my shade. Maybe I wasn't doing something. Well, anyway. So now it's time for lashes. So I'm a huge, like you can ask anybody, I'm a huge Ardell lash user. It's bad. Like I use Ardell so much that it's kind of lashes that I'll be applying. This is the lash I'll be applying. Yeah, it looks dramatic, but this is what makes it look. It just makes it look like you did so much on your eyes when you really didn't. So I'm gonna be putting these lashes on off camera because we all know the struggle when it comes to falsies. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now that these girls are on, y'all, you know, lashes can be so irritating. You know, if you wear falsies all the time with your makeup look, you know, when you do your makeup, and then you know, like the struggle of putting these things on, like they can be so irritating. I'm gonna brush the bake away. As I do what I always do, and I always go back to apply this brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So, oh my gosh, if it opens. So I just go all over the brow. It's like my top favorite one of my top favorite brow products by ABH. And then I finished it off with this is literally supposed to be clear, and it's brown now because, you know, it's brow gel, it goes on your brows. It's a sculpting gel by Ardell. So I have another one. I just haven't, you know, used it. And I just go over the brow. Just a little here. Go back to the Morphe palette. Use Orb, the shade Orb again, and put it on my lower lash line. Put that. Take some out. Kind of mixed it a little bit with a darker shade, like an orange shade. So it's kind of like a pop of color in a way. It's just not as bright. This is like the noisiest chair I've ever owned in my life. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like the most noisiest chair ever. And the orange shade that I'm like mixing it with is also in the palette. So now, I'm not much of a blush person, but I use the Too Faced Perfect Flush Blush, which is in Peach Beach, I believe. And I don't go crazy with blush. I just give it a little. I don't know. I'm just not much of a blush person. You know, certain people would think, you know, people who wear makeup are blush people, or like you're a blush person. I'm not. I'm more of like, you know, highlight. Highlight is my favorite part of doing my makeup. So what I always do for my inner corner is the same thing as always. I'm gonna take a little brush. This is the Ofra and Nikkie Tutorials collaboration, Everglow. As you can see, the white has been my top favorite, and I always use this white. I already hit pan. I'm so upset. I know that she released something new with them, and I want it so bad, but I always use that, and I pop that right here. And I blend it up here just to do some more of that. Pop it right in the corner. And knowing me, I always put a lot. So when I put in my inner corner, I make sure it's a lot, and I make sure that it's like incredibly blended in. I just make sure it's a lot, that you can see it from Arizona. So I also use this one. I put it right on my brow bone. I also got a tip from that video by Desi Perkins and Patrick Ta. I think that's his name. When you put highlight on your brow bone, to not put it out here, just put it like right there. So, cause it just doesn't look right or something. I don't remember what you said exactly, but so you put it just like right there. It gives it that pop. So like, let's say you're posing for a picture and stuff, you do that little turn, bam, bam, girl. So, make sure it's blended. So that's what I use this highlight for. And yeah, I do use it, of course, on my cheeks as well. But today on my cheeks, I'm going to be using top favorite right now, which is the ABH collaboration with Amrezy. Girl, listen, this highlight is to die for. It's beautiful. I love the effect on it. So we're gonna be using this one today. Actually, so with this highlight, like, listen, you don't have to go crazy. Like, look at this beauty on my face. Like, you can see that, like, from afar. You can blind your ex with this. Like, seriously. So, this one has been a favorite. Other than the Everglow, it's always been a favorite, but when this one was released, it has been my top favorite in gold. And then another favorite has been, I used it, I think, in my last, I don't know if I used it in a previous video, even though it's like my third video. The Morphe collaboration with Bretman, because, you know, I love me some Bretman. I really like that one too. Make sure you can see that ish. I also put it on my chin. I'm gonna take my finger again and put it. Okay, so I'm going to go choose a lip because there's numerous ones that you could do with this kind of look. So I'll be right back with a lip. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I went ahead and I added some liner on my waterline and some mascara. I forgot that little step, which I never do, but I got too hypnotized with the highlighting. So look at all that highlight, y'all. But this is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked it. It's very easy to recreate. It's not rocket science. I went with this lip. It's kind of pinkish, kind of goes with my shirt pretty on plan. But I used the L'Oreal color lipstick in Ferris Nude, and I also mixed it and topped it off with Revlon lip gloss, ultra color lip gloss, and rose quartz. So I'm a really huge L'Oreal and Revlon fan. I really like their lippy stuff. So when it comes to Revlon, I like their liner because, you know, I use it all the time. And I also love, I just started using it actually. I do love Revlon's glosses. This is the only 3 glosses that I have. I'm building my collection as I go. So, and then when it comes to L'Oreal, I really like their lipsticks. So, kind of organizing it right here. The lipsticks, I only have 4 of them right here. But the one I used is Ferris Nude today. I also have Caramel Latte, True Red, and Sunwash. So I use these 2, the red and this like dark brownish kind of berry color. I use darker colors in the fall season, so now that fall season is finally here, guys, on my Instagram I'm going to be posting a lot more of fall dedicated looks instead of, like, you know, my color ones. I will still be posting my color ones, just, you know, since it's fall season, the girls gotta go all out, since it is my third season. So with that being said, if you guys want to see the looks that I post or that I recreate from other artists, or, you know, just other people in general, then follow me on Instagram and show your girls some love and support. Well, also, if you guys like this video, you guys liked this look, and give this video a thumbs up, leave me a nice comment, and because, you know, whatever is hate and whatever is rude, you will be blocked, because, you know, no one has time for that negativity. No one has time for the negativity, and, you know, we should all just support each other instead of spreading hate. Spread love and support each other. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video, and now that is out.